Hi everyone, my name is Siang. I'm from the IS Group 2. Today, me and my teammate Tong will be representing the assignment of AACS2034 Fundamental of Computer Network. First, let me introduce the scenario of the assignment. We are required to design a local area network for TechX Solution Company with buildings in different locations by using suitable classful IPv4 addressing scheme for the network. There are three locations, which are location A, B, and C. Location A contains three different departments in different floors, and location B consists of gaming tech, data hub, and cybersecurity units with a distance of 500 meters away from location A. Location C contains of 5 research and development labs with a distance of 200 meters away from location A. This is the host growth table that we calculated. There is a 98% growth in the number of addresses needed in all departments. In order to calculate the final host required after a 98% growth in each department, we need to use the host required to multiply with 98% and adding them together. For example, 192 multiplied with 98%, we will get 188. Adding them together, we will get the final host required of 380 hosts in the administrative department. Next, we will be calculating the subnetting table. In this assignment, IP address that we use is 10.0.0.0 and the default subnet mask is 255.0.0.0. 7 subnets are required as each department has one subnet. We are using the department with the largest number of hosts required to calculate. Among all the departments, administrative department has the largest number of hosts required, which is equal to 380 hosts. From the table on the right, we can see that the CIDR of the 23 has total hosts of 512 hosts, which is enough for the hosts required in administrative department. 15 bits is borrowed from the host portion to form the network portion of 23 bits. The total of subnets created is equal to 32,768 subnets. This is the network address of administrative department. Now we need to calculate the starting address of the next subnet. To calculate it, we need to see the last 1 bits in the network address. The last 1 bit in the network address is located on the third octet with a value of 2. So we can know that the starting address of the next subnet is 10.0.2.0. By adding the 2 to the third octet of the next subnet. This is the overall of the subnetting table, which consists of the network address, prefix, subnet mask, first usable host, last usable host, and the broadcast address of each department. Next is the addressing design and table. This is the first device is router, and this table shows the router, the location that the router connect to, and the interface, IP address, subnet mask, and default gateway. And these are the all switches used in the network topology that connect to different departments with the interface of VLAN 1 is being used, and the network address, subnet mask, and the default gateway of each of the switches. This shows all the addressing for all the PCs and their interface, subnet mask, and default gateway. Next, I will be passing to my teammate to continue with the network topology diagram.
My name is Tong, so I am going to talk about network topology. In this network topology diagram, there are three locations, which is location A, B, and C. Each department and lab consists of two personal computers and one switch. The connection between devices in all locations are using copper thread through cable. This is a type of twisted pair cable used in local area network to connect a computer to a network hub, such as a router. We use copper thread through cable to connect the router to switches and switches to PC. We use fast external port to connect PC to connect switches to PC and gigabit external port to connect router to switches. Next is device we use in network topology is router, which connects switches from a local area network. Next is switch with model 2960-24TT that consists of 24 ports to connect end device and router. Lastly, for end device, we use a PC. Next, I will talk about how to calculate the number of switches required. Location A, the number of hosts is 380 divided by 24 because 24 is the number of ports in a switch. So the location of the switches required is 16. The IP address range of intermediary device is 20%. So location A range is 10.0.0.2 until 10.0.0.102. The address range of host is 80%, so the location range is 10.0.0.103 until 10.0.1254. The other location use the same way of calculation. Next, I will talk about network configuration. First, we talk about configure initial setting on the router and switches password. We need to type the enable command to enter the privilege mode. Then type the configure terminal to enter global configuration mode. Next, type hostname to set the hostname and the name that you want to set the router or switches. Next, type the console 0 to set a password for console 90 and set the password as CLA33. Next, type login to require password checking during login. Then type exit. The set VT9 password. VT9 is a remote access. Then type 9VTY050. Set out the password for it. Then log in to save. Then type exit. To set the secret password, we need to type enable secret AACS2034. Next is to configure the addressing on the router, then type enable configure terminal, then type interface name. For example, G0/0. This is to enter the gigabit and internet 0/0 port. Then type the IP address followed by the IPv4 address and the subnet mask. Lastly, we need to type in the no shutdown. It is due to switch being shut down by default. Next is to configure addressing on switches. Then we type the command enable, then configure terminal, then type interface VLAN1, then type the same as the router set IP address to set the default gateway to the switch. Use the command IP default gateway, then followed by the default gateway IP. Next is end device configuration. First, enter to the desktop. Then click on IP configuration and key in IP address, subnet mask, and default gateway of the PC. Now I will present the pin connectivity. First, I will pinging from PC 0 to PC 12, which is location C. PC 12 IP address is 10.0.12.103. IP. Then type in. Then we'll get 4 reply. So location A to C is pinged successfully. Next, I will ping PC4 to PC7 location B. PC7 IP address is 10.0.6.104. And we try again. PC4 to PC7 also ping successfully. Next, I will ping PC11 to PC2 location A. PC2 IP address is 10.0.2.103. Then we try again. PC11 cybersecurity location B to PC2 location A also ping successfully. Next, I will ping PC7 to PC18 location C. PC18 IP address is 10.0.12.109. Then type ping. Then try again. PC7 to PC18 also ping successfully. Last, I will ping from PC16 to PC4 and then ping 11. And PC4 IP address is 10.0.4.103. pink. Then I will pink next device. I'm going to pink 11 PC11. 11 IP address is 10.0.10.104. So pink. So it's also pink successfully. So that's all for my presentation. Thanks.